afternoon. I'm back again. I did a video this morning which I'm uploading now. I don't know when I'll upload this one, but I thought I would work on this piece that I mentioned that I need to create a big flip out. So I have no idea how I'm going to do it, which is no surprise, but we'll have a go. I'm thinking I might use a doily. I'll just move all these bits and pieces out of the way, out of our work area and over here. I've given myself, I've spread out. I didn't get any of those done. I was going to do more. I'll do those after because my printer arrived and I'm so excited and I think it's really good. And so I just want to study the scanning a bit more, and then I'm going to prepare these digital kits and the label. Oh no, the labels I didn't have to scan, I just have to sort those out. So I think I'm going to tear this and that's going to go on there, but I think I need to put something underneath at the top and bottom because it's, or maybe I'll trim this down. I think I might make this smaller because it's very big. Probably for one of the big books it'd be okay, but for the other ones it'll be too tall. So I think I'll just, this could make a nice, if you stitched it around the three sides, it could make a nice tuck spot as well. So let's just, I'm just going to tear off. Now I had a few prints of this, we've already used this one today, but I might as well use them up. I've got ink all over my fingers because of course I made a mess when I was filling up the ink tanks, because that's just, you know, that's how it goes. That's what I do. Oops, make a mess. Okay, well that went well. Right, and then let's just measure. I want to cover it all actually, so I think I need to be a little bit precise here. So I'll just measure there, like so. Perfect. And then I might just glue that and then I'll tear the ends off. So what I'll do, and I need to do some more, so I'm actually going to be gluing on the magazine today, so that way I can get another one, fold another one over. And from my last session, which was quite a few hours ago, I actually left my glue open, so that was clever. So now it's got a hard little crusty bit, so I'm just going to get that off. I have to press harder. You can imagine how many glue sticks I go through with the mushy ones like the Yoo-Hoo and the what was the other type I got? Oh, that I can't remember what it's called, that Italian brand. I went through heaps. And the other thing is with this, we'll stitch around it as well, but I probably won't stitch around it on camera because you don't need to see that. Okay, just have to be careful that I cover it all. Nope, I'm not doing a very good job. Okay, that's better. That'll be fine. Make sure it's all glued down, flip it over, and as best I can, tear off my end bits as best I can. There we go, that's not bad. Might need a little trim, and this is going to be harder. I really need to be more careful about not throwing things out, and because I've thrown lots of these pages out when I've been gluing on them, and really then I folded it in half the long ways yesterday, and I thought, well, why can't that be a flip out, and then it could be cut up, and it's nice really nice thickness, so it could be cut up into tags and like when it's folded over, tags, and what else, also pockets and journaling cards, all kinds of things. So why did I throw them out? Anyway, I mean, there's no shortage in supply, so I'm not going to run out of things to use, really. So here, I think I'm going to tear this. This is going to be, oops, went a bit crooked. This is going to be a little bit more collagey, I think, on this side. And of course, I'm going to do it with, so it's more like you can write on it, is the plan. That is the plan. So I'll glue it. Just put some glue everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but most. Okay. And then let's see here. We'll do something a little bit more. I mean, you could even just have it like that. You don't even have to do any more on it. I think I'll trim that off. Okay, let me just check if I got glue everywhere. I think I probably didn't, because I don't think I put any over that area. Okay. And then what else will we put? That's the same paper, I think. Oh, let's put some of this. I like this paper. I need a big piece. They're all little. Getting very low on this. Okay, and I'm just going to glue that there. So with these lovely collagey sort of papers, it makes it so much faster, doesn't it? Because you don't have to do much. So just make sure I cover it. Nope. Come on, Rachel. Don't muck about. So Lulu's off at volleyball, and so I've got a limit. Oh, well, I'm not going to do a video that's an hour and a half, but I don't have, you know, as much time as you would think. So I'll put that one there, and I don't mind that being like that. And as I mentioned, I will be stitching around it when it dries. So that's that side, so plenty of writing can go on there. And I just want to, let's see if I can, where it overhangs, I'll just have to cut that. So cut that. Now this is quite big, so it probably doesn't all fit in screen. Literally I would have to put my tripod is as high as it will go. I would literally have to put it up on a chair. And if you remember in Sarah's first video, the one, not her first one, but the one that she did when we were making the snow globes, the iPad was up on the chair, and of course I knocked it, and the iPad nearly went flying. So I prefer not to put that. Put it on up on something. I like that. I think I'm going to put that up there. Now these are really a bore to glue. I must say, huge bore. I think I'm just going to go around in a circle like this. That might work better. They really are a bother. As my aunt would say, it's such a bother. So my little nephew, my son's little boy, he's really cute. He only just turned 1. He's on the Best and Less. You Aussies would know he's on the Best and Less website. Today he was put up in a little jumper suit for $8. They're selling it, and he's a little model because he's very, 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 very cute. So my sister-in-law sent us the photograph. Very cute. Okay, that's really nice. I really like that. I don't even think I would even do too much more on that. That is really cool. So that is just a folded in half magazine page, and I've totally covered it with my lovely collage sheet. And I could, because I'm label mat. Oh, what about this? No, too many circles. I would have liked a Tracy Fox on there, but I'll have to do it on another one. I mean, I've got all these magazine things. I do like the little birdie there. How is he standing? Is See, like kind of like that. But it's kind of random, isn't it? I like the little medieval city. I'm just wondering whether I'll leave it plain. I wish someone could tell me to leave it plain or not. There's a few of you I know will be screaming at me down the video, saying, leave it. Leave it. Yes, I think I'll leave it. I'll leave it for the minute. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. We need more of these. These are wonderful. And that's great. That's perfect for thingamajigget. Oh, I know what. You know what I put near me? Remember this from yesterday? I've got these. Now, lovely Lisa suggested, I think it was this one. I have to pull them out. You know my Jessie Corley? That's going to go on the Jessie Corley. Now, I did tidy up a little bit over there and I can't find my Jessie Corley. It's tucked away, but this is going to go, one of these beautiful ruffles. I'll see which one goes the best. I love that. They're going to go, and that's my, oh, hello. That's nice. That's going on there. That's really nice. See, I pulled them out for a reason. Anyway, some are going on my Jessie Corley, Sue, because I just love them. And your ruffles are amazing. Sue, that would be, you should put the ruffles in your shop, because I don't think I could make ruffles like that. They're really tight and lovely, and they're not too lumpy. Like too bulky is what I want to say. I like that. Can everybody see it? I'm on screen. Yes, I really do like that. And then just a minute. Let me look at these. No, I don't think they would fit in there. It'd be cool to stitch like a little something, but I don't think they're. No, I could cut them down, but these are on sticky paper anyway, so I'm not too keen. Oh, I did print them not on sticky paper as well. Just a sec, I think. Put all these printouts everywhere. So, let me see. Oh, yeah, so this is a printout of Tracy's with my new printer. This was with the old printer, and in fact, see down there, the where it was supposed to be dark, it came out red, and it's darker. The definition in this one, in the new printer, is much better to my eye. Not that I can see for looking, but I do, yeah, I'm really excited. Oh, there's something here, but that's sticky. I might have to go and print them not on sticky. Just a minute. Let me see if I've got any others that aren't sticky. Oh, well, that's not sticky. Do I have those skinny ones? No. Oh, no, that is sticky. They're all sticky. I've done them all on sticky paper. Well, I'll have to go and print it again if I want to use it, I think. Or maybe I could just PVA glue it down. I just want to have a look and see, rather than worrying about it, I could just have a look and see if I like it. How about that? That's a good idea. Up there for thinking. Right. I really don't like these scissors. I wish I could remember to bring them in from the TV room where I was sitting cutting out stuff last night. Okay. Oh, no, it's not working. It's too small. It's not right. Could put it there. But then now I feel like I need a bigger one there. Those printed out very dark, you see, with my other printer. I mean, I will use them, but they're quite dark. So let me go in here. Now these are all too big because I have to resize them. Well, I haven't resized them yet. These ones. That's one of my favourites. That's from Graphics Fairy. Any little labels in Sue's goodies that she sent me. That one's nice. No. That could be nice. Yeah, I feel like it needs something a little bit narrow. You know, not too wide. I'd love it if I had a blue one left, but I think I used them all. What's that colour's that one? No, that's not what I want. Oh, that's nice. Where did that come from? Is that one of yours, Tracy's? Tracy? No. And no. And no, just leave it, Rachel. You don't need to fill everything up all the time. Okay. I'm not leaving it, am I? I just want to check. No, we don't need any more. I'm just going to leave that. We're going to get on to the next one. Yes, so I was saying some of these are going to go on my Jessie Corley. I'm going to find it and look into it. So I'm going to fold this gluey sheet over. The next sheet is shiny, so I'll throw that one out. I don't want any shiny sort of paper. So that's, here we go. I'm ready to make another one. So we're recycling, doing our bit. Now I might tear this one a little bit shorter because I have the other one, some of the other books are not quite as big as, there's one really big one and then the other one slightly smaller, very slightly smaller, and then the next one is slightly smaller again. So I need to have a few sizes. Okay, oops. Put the lid on the glue because the glue doesn't like not having the lid on. It dries out and we don't need that. And now maybe I could venture out and grab a different paper rather than grabbing the one that I printed out 3 times. Maybe we'll do this one. So what I need to do, I think what I'll do is put my glue everywhere here. Now I am hugging the tripod. So if it wobbles, you know why. Now I'm not hugging it anymore. But it can still wobble. Okay. And what I'm going to do here, I think what would I like to capture? I think I'd like to capture this bit here. I'll show you this bit over here. Now, actually, what I need to do, because this, see, my old printer, when it's sucked in the paper, it sucks it in crooked, so it prints not straight. So I need to cut off the white so I can more or less see where it's straight. So here we go. And trim that off there. Okay. Put that in the rubbish. Okay. So I wonder if I want that bit or that bit. Maybe that bit. Maybe that, I don't know. Might do that. So that's there. I'm going to do that. We'll see what happens. It'll be a surprise. Okay, glue it down. I thought that might be easier than what I did before. And that way we can just tear away. Get some lovely strips left over that you can use. Tear away again. That was not a useful piece. And here. And here. That's a nice bit to keep. Okay, I like that. So, I think I like that up there. And let's have a look what we can do with it. I've got lots of things over here. I was particularly liking things with a stamp and birds. This bird is nice. And where are my stamps? Oh, I put them up there, just a second. So in the last, oh no, I didn't link. I got them from, oh, I can't remember what the place is called where I got these stamps from. I like that. I got it from Tangle Crafts. Is that it? I think so. Don't want to cover that up. But maybe I would like to put that there. That there. And that there. Maybe. What I might do is first, just if I decide to do that, I would flip it over to the other side. So I think I'm going to cover this up first. That paper, it's no good. It's got writing all over it. I think I've only got little bits left up here. So I've got that. Let me just see my box. Sorry guys, I know I'm off screen. Oh, I'll bring the box up here. Let's have a look where my blank pages are that I kept. Don't tell me I don't have any left. I kept a whole pile of them. I don't want white pages. Here we go. Here's a whole lot of blank pages. Oh, here's some more. Okay, that'll do. So let's just get some glue on here. A lot of gluing. You'll all be experts at gluing by the end of this video. Okay. That's all glued. I'm actually just going to cover that, and then I'll tear it off, and then I'm going to put that one there and maybe some of this green. I put that, just want to see what it looks like there, and that there, just tear that off. Okay, need to put some glue down. That one there. Just let me get this off. Now I moved my ruler. Where did I put it? Here. Okay, I like that being rough like that. Just move those out of the way. Now let's try again. I'm just going to fold this in half already so we can get a gauge of it, well, if we like it or not. So that would go there. I do like that. And then, oops, I didn't turn my phone off. Oops. Turn it off. I don't like getting messages while I'm videoing. And let's just see that, I know this is not the original bird that I looked at. No. I quite like that, I do. So I'm going to glue this down, this bothersome doily. Put lots of glue. There we go. Shall we say a speedy craft is a good craft? Why don't you like sticking down? Just do as you're told. Okay. And then we'll glue this side, and I like it on that side. Just adds a little bit of interest. Okay. That's done. Oops. You see what happens? I need a wet one. My other wet one, I took it in when I got all inky, and so I had to throw that one out. It went all, I mean, look at the ink everywhere. Ink everywhere. It's very messy business. Okay. A bit more. Good. Do like that. Now I'm going to get, because this is from a book, I'm going to get my my PVA and glue that one down just to make sure it sticks really well. I'm going to put the stamp down, and then I'm going to see if there's any label that I like with that, because I seem to like that combination, a bird, a stamp, and a label, and a doily. Seems to be a winning combination for me today. Well, I think it's winning. Okay. So that there, and then we get a little pop of colour with this lovely stamp here. Just make sure I get enough glue on it. It's so pretty. Like that. Thank you. What is she called? 49 Dragonflies. Is it 49 Dragonflies? I think it is. Lisa, help. I think it's 49 Dragonflies. And I'm thinking, when it's dry, I could go ahead and stamp on there if I wanted to. And I'm just thinking I might like a label. Why not? So let's just go through. I printed out a whole lot more because I've been using them so much. Not that one. I like this one. Just let me see. I was just wanted to try also one with a sort of reddish sort of colour. Oh, I like those too. Those are really nice. Those turned out really well. Okay, let's try one of those. Oh, that one's nice. I didn't print that one out before because I wanted to see how they turned out, and so I had only printed a couple of sheets. This one is super nice, but I mean, obviously you can't write anything on that. Well, you could, but it's got I just like that nice little bit in the middle there. That one, or this one. We shall see which one we like best. Okay. Wouldn't it be funny? Oh no, it's not. It is videoing. We're at 30 minutes, guys. Do we want to go longer or shorter? Longer or shorter? Okay, I've cut them all out now. So, I was thinking up there, I do like that one. Just adds that little, and I like that one. Well, that's a problem. if you like them all. I like that one even. And now what am I going to do? That one less. And this one less. So it's out of these three. So let's start with one. I'm going to stand up and see in that camera, because sometimes you can see it better in the camera. So that's that one. That's the red-ish. And I think I prefer that one. And then let me see this one. That's that one. That one, or maybe I'll keep it with the straight lines. Yeah, oh, just let me have one more look again. Yes, straight lines. I'll tell you why I'm doing the straight lines, because that's quite busy there and I don't want to compete with that. So I think I'll keep this one. Now you'll just have to bear with me while I get it off the backing. I don't have the excuse of sticky fingers. Got it. Okay. Now I'll stand up to do that. I like it. I like that. That's really nice. And simple on the back, so you can do writing there. And like that on the front. Very good. So that's two. Where's the other one? Let's have a look. So see how useful these papers are. It's much less work. I mean, it take you a while to collage one, you know, from the start, from scratch. And that's like that. I like those. Now let's do one. Let's do a different one. Same thing. I'm going to get, actually I don't have a gluey page, but I will glue it. I'll pretend. Let's pretend this one was all glued. And so I had to get rid of it and fold it in half. Let's do that. Now I saw Shawcraft's, is it Shawcraft's one the other day? And she was doing the collage paper, and she just has a book that she just sits and collages in, and then she just tears it out as she needs it, which I thought was a good idea. But I don't have a book that I can do that in at the moment, but I did think it was a very good idea. So here, what I'm going to do is, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking I'm going to do some, actually going to create my base again from scratch with, although I could do it, that's glued, I could do it with my background paper as well if I wanted to, but this is super old, this book, but I kind of like to see that. So I think I'll just create it from scratch, where I just glue in some script sort of pages, and then that one's all torn. What about a bit of that one? And then that way I'm going to put some, what do you call it, some, I know you know what I'm going to say, some napkin. That's it. Got it. Napkin. Put napkin on it. Oh, 1840, you see, that's where I'd written it on the page. I better keep that bit so I remember. I probably won't forget now. I'll just put some glue on this one, and then I can just tear off where it's too wide. Okay. Oh, come on. I'll just trim that off. Okay, and I think I'll keep that little bit there, and I think I'll put that here. Oops. Oh, it attached to me. I think I'll keep the grungy side up. And I'll just put that there. Right, and then I'll get this piece and I'll put that piece there. Because we like to see a little bit of script through the napkin. And then this here. Yep, that's wide enough. So I'll just tear it. And what I'll do is I'll put some glue along here at the top, and then I'm going to glue all of this like so, and then just put, oops, it's very sticky, put this like that, glue fingers, right, and put that like that. And this I could even just fold over, as long as it doesn't bother me. Fold it over. Oh, it doesn't have any glue on that one. And not much on that one. Just fold it over, because I'll be covering that up. Okay, so we've got our nice antique book page front. And now let's see what... Ooh, and I know what I'll do on the other side to be different. So we've got this. That could... Oh, it could be that. I really like that. That's it. Exactly like that. I might... I'm just going to wet, because I've got a very wet one here. Wet down there. Wet along there. And tear it. Oh my goodness, this is my favourite. I'll have to go back and buy some more. I just bought this yesterday. It'll be gone in a flash. Get out of the way. Okay. Don't you love it? It's a really good sign when you're talking to the paper. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Right. Now, I did get up to date with my videos the other day, watching them all. And so I like to have quite a nice long list in my watch list to watch one after the other. So I haven't watched any today. Yesterday I just caught up on a little bit of TV programs. So my list is getting long again. So ladies, keep on putting your videos up, because I love watching them. And that way I can see what you're up to. That's really nice. Really, really. I think I'll just wing it with the glue. Put it up here for those bits. Okay. And put this down here like so. And then we'll just go over and see where I didn't put any glue. Super nice. These are really fun to do, I've got to tell you. I tell you what, collaging is addictive. I know everybody's got the collage craze, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I think part of it too is you can do what you want. There's really no rules, well, in my opinion. But I'm not so learned with paper crafts, so I could be wrong, but there's no rules in my opinion, and you just do what you want, and you can use up bits and pieces, and you can tear, and you don't have to measure anything, and you just go with the flow. Is that the same for everybody? I just find it so really a lot of fun. It's like when I'm sewing, like I've got to do a bit of sewing once I finish these orders. I've got nothing in my shop. I need to do some sewing. So when I'm sewing, like choosing my fabrics, that's the bit that I like the most. The sewing bit is just a necessity. I like embroidering and hand stitching as well, but part of the thing that I like the most is choosing the fabrics. And as I've mentioned before, when I first started with paper, I was just like, I started watching videos probably at the beginning of last year. Was it last year or maybe the end of the year before? No, it was the end of the year before. And I was just, I watched a few videos. I think Ephemera Vintage Garden, how to sew signatures. And I tried all kinds of different methods because I was fascinated with this bookmaking. I never thought that I would be doing it like I am now. I just wanted to you know, occasionally thing. But I was so, what's the word? I was so, can't think of the word in English. Thinking of it. Oh, I ripped it. Doesn't matter. It can be a shorter piece. I was kind of, oh my God, can't think of the word. What is the word? Intimidated. That's it. I was intimidated by paper, and I just couldn't get my head around it. And then I just thought, why don't you just treat the paper like the fabric? And so then when I started doing that, I sort of felt better about it. So I just treat the paper like the fabric, and I'm quite happy with what happens when I do that. So just got to relax about it a little bit. I am still a bit. I do find it still a little bit thingy with you know, die cuts and fussy cut things. I'm really out of my comfort zone with those. You might not have noticed, but I am. And so they still scare me a little bit, but I just try. I just, you know, have a go and see what happens. That could go there. What other bits do I have flying around here to use up? Now this one could go here, but I need to get rid of the writing, so I'll just tear it there. That's a good one. Yeah, so I'm still intimidated when I have to probably, what shall we say, do too much layering with figures. So where, you know, where it's more figurative, not, it's what, like, I'm okay with it being abstract with just pieces of paper, because all I'm combining are textures and colors, and I don't, you know, I like doing that. That's like similar to doing fabric. But then when I have to start thinking about putting a bird or a flower on, I'm still learning. I'm kind of new to that. I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but anyway, I'm just gas bagging. Gas bagging as usual. Now, what other thing will I put there? Got a space. Where's my, oh, it's covered with other stuff. Here we go. Here's my, just move those printed things. They're never ending, the printed things. I really did go a little bit crazy printing those out. Oh, I forgot what I was going to do. I was going to put some Tracy Fox on the back. I totally forgot. Sorry, Tracy. What a ning-nong. Now, I want to put this here. And oh, that's perfect the way that tore. That will be perfect. Just get rid of that bit there. And put some glue on. Getting a bit hungry. It's afternoon tea time. Okay. So I put that there. Oh, but what I didn't think about was that I was going to fold that over. I don't know whether that will go, but we'll try. Oh, I think it's fine. I do. So I think the best advice anyone could ever give is just try. Just fold it over, try, see if you like it. You might not like it. You might like it. Give it a go. If you don't like it, you can always snip it off. You can always cover it up again. You can always put it in the bin. I don't know. You can. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so I think I'll trim that little. No, I think I'll leave it messy because I am going to stitch around so it won't come up. And I think that is beautiful. Now, my other thing I wanted to do was to see, this is the difficult part for me, is if I want to put something. Do I want to put a doily? No, I don't. I don't need that piece of paper. It's in my way. I don't need these over here. They're in my way. And then we can just see if there's anything here that we like. There might not be. That's competing with the already old book page. There might be a Tracy Fox here that we like. I kind of like that. I'm just going to trim it just so I can see, just in case. You never know. These are some of my favourite things. I love old paintings, as you know. And these remind me, these are just like old paintings. And they're printed on sticky paper, so they're like old painting stickers, which is really cool. Okay. Could go there. Could go there. But then what will I do? Then what will I do? I could go to this trusty thing, beautiful thing that Sue gave me, and I pull out the fabric ones, and I could put, there's lots of lovely paper. I don't know how you do these, Sue. They're wonderful. Wonderful. No. Really, really wonderful. I don't think so. See, this is a difficult one now. I've got myself into a little hole. There's this bird, but then he's too big. That's nice. Oh, what about this? I kind of like that. I don't know. I don't know. And when I don't know, it's probably going to come off. It is going to come off. I've had another glance and I don't like it. No. Oh, now, where's the other box? I've lost my other box. How could I? Oh, here it is. I was wondering how I could possibly lose it because I had cleared away some space. If I had printed the bee on some cream cardstock, that would have been better. I'll have to go and do that. Oh, that's nice. Now that is nice. That's from Sue. That is from Sue, and that is really nice. And something like that. Maybe, maybe not. Didn't print those on the right colour, can't use those. Oh, maybe not that one, maybe this one. No, that's too swirly. Something like that one, that's it. Got it. So I'm going to glue that there because I really like that, and I'm going to use PVA because, as I mentioned before, these are really strong cardstock. Now the reason why I'm doing another video today is tomorrow is the weekend, and my husband will be home, and what will he be doing? Oh, but in the afternoon he's going out. Oh, because he'll be hogging the computer because he's got a lot of work to do. So I don't get to go on the computer as much, but I can go on tomorrow afternoon because he's going out to play music. Okay. But I think this will be the last one I do because otherwise it becomes very repetitive for you guys. I'm very sorry. This is all I'm up to at the moment, so this is all I can show you. I have been doing a little bit of stitching. I think I like that more off to the side, maybe off to that side. I think I have to stand up and look through my screen. Or do I like it in the center? No, I don't want it in the center. I want it off to that side. I'm going back to my original thought. Oh, I have that. I'm going to do something with that too. That's really nice. You don't know what I'm talking. It's a napkin. I'll show you in a sec. Oh my wordy lordy. Come on. You've separated. Why can't I grab you? Come on. Oh, I wonder if I have to go and get Lulu yet. I don't think I've been on the thing for an hour and a half. Anything's possible though. I could come back afterwards off screen and see if I want to add any washi tape or anything like that, but I quite like that. That's simple. Not too much going on. A bit plain on that side. Don't know if we want a doily or anything like that. Oh, doily is nice. It's just these things are awful to stick down. I think I like the doily though. I think I'll have to go with it because it kind of amalgamates. Is that the right word? All of those pieces there. That's why I would like to put the doily there. Because you can see a lot of separation here, and if you put the doily over the top, it kind of unifies it. I do like to tell you why, the why in my brain that I'm doing it. And why, well, you know, why it works for me in my head. Now my fingers are sticky and I'm pulling it up, so I'll just clean those and then I mean, honestly, these doilies are very unfriendly, I must say. They're not making me happy. They keep popping up, and you touch them, and because they're so lacy, the glue comes through and sticks on your fingers, and then they come up. They pop up with your fingers. It's not nice. It's annoying. Stop it. Okay, talking to the paper again. I like that. That's super nice. I'm going to make more of those. They're really cool. Really nice. Like that. I guess they're like a version of the Jessica paper, the Jessica wrap paper, but in a smaller format. And really just using book pages or the collage pages, the original collage pages. Yes. Okay, so that's good. So I think I'll stop now. Those are what I did before on video. Where I've lost my pieces. Oh, there they are. So let's see. Each one's quite different to the other one, I think. So that's that one. And then the second one. So this is the last one here. Like that. And I do like the doily. I'm just going to put that one up like that because the doily's sticky. And then this one. I really do like it. I struggled a bit with this one, didn't I? But I do like it. And that's really cool. And again, I think the doily works there because it makes you not feel like you've got the 3 different separate pieces. It comes over and it kind of combines them. And then this one was super simple. I didn't have to do anything. I used the paper on the background. I stuck Sue's beautiful, not even in the center, Sue's beautiful ruffle there, and my favorite fabric ticking, a doily there, and look, that did stick down. And then that's fine. I like that. Let me see over here. Yeah, I think what happens is why this doesn't bother me but this did was because these 2 papers were almost at the same level, so it was like you had a line almost going across, even though it's a jagged line, whereas this is down here and this is up here, so that doesn't bother me. I think that's what it is. And here these were all in kind of in line like that. I didn't like that, so this breaks that up, so that's why I like that. Yeah, that explains it. Okay, so that's the end of this video. Another long video. Didn't do very much, only 3 things. But I hope it helps anyone with their sort of collaging. This kind of collaging here for me is what I struggle with. So I think the less things I put on it, the better. That way it's less confusing for me until I get better at it. If anybody knows of any really good, I know 49 Dragonflies, this is where this inspiration comes from. My sister got me onto her. She's very good at doing this kind of collaging. So maybe I need to go back because I put her videos on, but then I'm not concentrating while it's on. So that's the problem. I'm usually doing this sort of thing, working, and I've got the video playing. So I probably need to sit down and concentrate. Anyway, I'm wasting your time. I will be back again, I'm sure, with something else, probably some more collaging. I do hope to come along with some stitchings at some stage because that Jessie Corley is collecting dust and I want to get on with it. But I need to, as I've mentioned before, I need to have a free mind to work on that because that's I'm making it up as I go. All right. Thank you for listening. See you soon. Bye.